Good morning, everyone. In the previous class, we discussed the requirement for admin API, and I'm hoping that you guys completed to be able to create the plan, view the plans, and update the plans available. Fine. So now, next one is case worker API. What is the meaning of case worker API? Case worker API, nothing but so that case worker should be able to log in into our application. Here we are saying it as case worker module, right? Case worker module contains login functionality, dashboard functionality, edit profile, and forgot password functionality will be available. Already account is created by administrator. The case worker details will be in the database. Case worker will get the mail. He will unlock the email. Then he can log in into the application. Once he log in into the application, he can see the dashboard. I have given the sample screen, what data we need to display in the dashboard. And the case worker should be able to edit the profile. He can change the details. If he forgot the password, case worker can recover that password also. Then fine. Next important one is for us AR module. What is this AR module? AR stands for application registration. In our IES application, citizens can apply for the plan, but a citizen cannot apply for the plan directly. Okay. So if a citizen want to apply for the plan, citizen should visit nearest DHS office. When he visit the nearest DHS office, case worker will be available. Citizen will talk to case worker. Then case worker will log in into our application and case worker will collect the data from the citizen and will try to create the application for the citizen. Okay, guys. Now, when citizen application is created, here we are going to implement one B2B communication. AR API is available. Our AR API will communicate with the SSA web API. I have given SSA web API URL for you. Have you seen the documentation? Yes. Can you tell me that IP address, guys? I will access that here. Any online person can ping that in the chat box. Mockup screen URL and SSA web API URL. Can you send in the chat box? Yeah. So this is our SSA web API URL, guys. Now, if you go to this API, the documentation is available. There is only one operation available, get a citizen info. That method is binded to post request. Method is binded to post request. When you click on that method, this is the response we will get from the SSA web API. For that SSA web API, this is the input we have to send. Okay. Now, date of birth, full name, gender, SSN. Can someone send mockup screen URL? Guys, online students, can someone send mockup screens URL in the chat box? Can you send me mockup screens URL in the chat box? AWS cloud link I have given. Yeah. All right. So this is our application. Here we have a option called create application. When you go for create application, here we are collecting citizen full name, citizen email ID, mobile number, gender, date of birth, and SSN. Okay. Now, whenever you submit this, AR API will collect data from the citizen and will give the data to SSA web API. I have given the URL for the SSA web API. Date of birth, full name, gender, SSN. You need to send as an input for the API. When you send the input for the API, for example, let us take this 20th May 1991. Something like this. Full name, some John. Okay. Gender, we are giving as some male. SSN number, we are giving some value. Okay. Now here I'm giving the SSN number something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. SSN number should be 9-digit number. When I give this information in the request and when I click on try it out, then what is happening, guys? So am I able to get the response from the API? Yes, I'm getting the response from the API. This citizen belongs to which state? Alabama. Can he apply for the plan or he cannot apply for the plan? He cannot apply for the plan. Okay. Now let me give that SSN number by changing to 5. Okay. Now let me click on try it out. What is the response we are getting? The response we are getting the state as a Rhode Island. So here what you guys need to do is you need to develop AR API. That AR API should get the data from the AR screen. This is create application screen is available. You need to develop a REST API, assuming that you will get this data from the UI. That data you need to send it to SSA web API. Based on the SSN number you send in the API, it will give the response. In the response, if you get a state name, in the response, if you get the state name, then check it is a Rhode Island state or not. If it is the Rhode Island state, then we need to create the application. If it is not a Rhode Island state, then we should not create the application for the citizen. Are you guys getting my point? Now, give the details. Suppose, for example, I'm giving some number for SSN as 523. Okay. Is it valid SSN or it is invalid SSN? It is invalid SSN. Click on try it out. When I click on that, what is happening? Am I getting any data? I'm not getting any data. I'm not getting any data. If I'm not getting the state name and all, that means it is a invalid SSN. For example, if I give some value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 digits I'm giving. I'm clicking on try it out. I got the response. SSN is valid, but what is the state? Alabama. Now suppose if I give the state name as 2. If I give the state name as 2, click on try it out. What state I'm getting? Alaska. Suppose if I give the state name as some 9 and click on try it out. What is the state I'm getting? Michigan. Okay. So here, if the state SSN starting with the number 5, if SSN starts with the number 5, then only you will get the response as a Rhode Island. So if you give SSN, which is starting with the digit 5, you will get the response as a Rhode Island. If I give starting with 4, if I click on try it out, then what happened? I'm getting Ohio as a state. If I give 8, SSN number starting with 8, click on try it out, then what happened? Georgia. So here for testing purpose, I have given if SSN number starting with, if SSN number having 9 digits length and it is starting with character digit 5, then only you will get the response as a Rhode Island state. Now, so here observe, AR stands for application registration. AR API will collect citizen basic information and it will verify citizen belongs to RI state or not based on the SSN. So here it will communicate with the SSA web API, which is federal government project for verification. If citizen belongs to RI state, then application will be created for citizen to apply for the plan. If citizen not belongs to RI state, then application will not be created. Hence, a citizen cannot apply for the plan. Now here, what is the logic we need to implement? So you will develop one REST API. You will assume that this form data will come in the request body. When you click on submit button, capture the form data, talk to SSA web API. If you get the response from the API with the state name as Rhode Island, then you will redirect to view applications. It will display case number which is created. That case number is a hyperlink. When I click on the case number, it will go to data collection module that we no need to develop now. So we need to develop AR module. In the AR module, what functionalities available? 2 functionalities are available. One is create application and another one is view applications. View applications. So now here, whenever you create the application, you use case number as a primary key. We need to use the case number as a primary key. That case number should contain 9 digits, guys. Case number should contain 9 digits. Every citizen will have unique case number. We need to consider that case number as a primary key value. It should contain 9-digit number. For every citizen, new case number will be generated. For every citizen, new case number will be generated. Are you guys clear? Good. Now, so we need to develop one REST. It's very simple REST API, which will have the data from the post request. That data we need to capture. We need to talk to web API. Response we are getting with a Rhode Island state. If state name is Rhode Island, then create the application and display view applications. Whatever the application is created, that should come on the top. So here, view application, all the applications should be displayed, or case worker created, logged in case worker application should be displayed. Logged in case worker application should be displayed. Now here, whenever we click on this case number, it should go for DC module. DC module we will develop later. First we need to complete create application and view application screens. Create application and view application screens we need to complete. Now, shall I develop or you will try? If you want, I will develop. It will take just 15 minutes. Try or you want me to develop? We'll try. Case worker is pending. First we need to develop case worker API. What functionality we need to develop in the case worker API? Login functionality. Forgot, or else let's do one thing. Whatever the functionality available in the case worker, let's implement that as part of admin API only instead of creating a separate project. Because same entity classes we need to use, same binding classes we need to use. Just you need to write one login method and you need to write dashboard method. You can do that as part of admin API itself.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Sorry to interrupt, sir.
What? Forget password also. Everything. Whatever login, dashboard, forgot password, edit profile. 4 functionalities are available. Let's implement them as part of admin API. Instead of developing a separate case worker API, the 4 functionalities we can keep as part of admin API itself. That will be easy for us. Right. Yes, right.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, the case worker module, sir, can you please implement with Spring Security, sir, please?
We'll do that, sir. Case worker module I have removed. Case worker module functionality we will develop as part of admin API only. Whatever the functionality that I have given in the case worker, right? Login, dashboard, edit profile, forgot password. These functionalities we can implement as part of admin module itself. Okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, please, one module with Spring Security. It is a little bit confusing for me. I want to see.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, so today I want you people to work on. Today I want you people to work on login functionality implementation, dashboard implementation. For dashboard, return dummy data as of now. Because when we go for the dashboard, we have to display number of plans available. That data you can get. Citizens approved, citizen denied, benefits given. For 3 cards, we don't have data. When we will get the data for these 3 cards? Once eligibility developed. So once eligibility developed, then we will get the data for these 3 screens. Currently, for the dashboard, this data you can get real data. How many plans are created by admin? For these 3 screens, for these 3 cards, you can give some dummy data as of now. Once eligibility module is developed, we can get the real data for these 3 cards. Okay. So now admin module, case worker module, we are combining into single module. Login functionality, dashboard functionality, edit profile, and forgot password. We can implement as part of admin API. All right, guys, are you clear? Right. Login functionality, forgot password, edit profile, and dashboard functionality we need to develop. The next one, AR API. So if you complete this admin API, then start with the AR API development. AR API development will not take much time. You just need to develop one REST controller, take the data from the request body, talk to third-party API by using REST template or web client. Whatever the response you are getting from the third-party API, you need to store, check that response is Rhode Island state or not. If the response belongs to Rhode Island state, then only insert the record. Otherwise, don't insert that record. That is the AR API, right? So case worker module I'm removing, guys. So I'm keeping everything as part of admin module only. Admin module contains case worker account creation, plan creation, login functionality, dashboard functionality, edit profile, and forgot password. Then AR module will start. For AR module, dummy screen is available. Create application. What data we are getting? We know the fields here. And I have given the URL for SSA web API. Talk to that web API by using either REST template or by using web client, or you can go for PN client also. It's up to you, right? Yeah. Any questions, anyone?
Hello, sir.
We'll come to that. Yeah. Online students first.
Sir, what's the difference between benefit amount and a beneficiary amount in the?
Both are same, sir. I already confirmed that. Benefit amount or beneficiary amount, both are same.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Good morning.
Sir, in case AR modules, sir, we are generating case number, sir, but you told like case number should be primary key. So we have to expose primary key to the UI page, sir.
Yes, sir. Whatever the primary key that we are generating, that will come in the UI. Whenever you create the application, when you go for the application, case number will be displayed here. Something like this. It should be a 9-digit number. Sorry, case
Okay,
number.
sir.
It is a primary key value. SSN is a 9-digit number. Case number is a primary key value, that is auto incremented value. Case
Okay.
number is a
So
primary
can we-
key, auto incremented value.
So can we generate some number like serially and send and
You can use auto increment, na, sir. In the MySQL, you can use auto increment. It can start from 1,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir.
Yeah, you can go for auto increment for case number. That is a primary key in the application registration table. SSN should be 9-digit. Yeah, maybe I forgot it. Case worker is a primary key. It is auto increment value. You can start from 1.
Sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, the beneficiary's account number, we are not taking it from the
We'll
registration.
take that, sir. We'll take that. We will take that. I will tell you that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if the citizen belongs to Rhode Island, then only we have to store this citizen's information, and one of the column will be the primary key case number. That is your
correct.
Okay, sir.
Guys, I'm repeating once again. Observe carefully. People are getting confused. Earlier, we thought of developing admin API, case worker API separately. Now, instead of doing that as 2 APIs, whatever the admin module functionality, case worker module functionality available, make that in 1 API only. That is fine, no problem. Okay. After that part is completed, we need to go for AR API. AR API will get the application data from the citizen by using create application screen. Once you get the data, you make a web service call for the SSA web API. You will get some response. If you get the response with the state name as Rhode Island, then only create the application. Otherwise, don't create the application. When you create the application, case number should be auto generated. You can start from 1 also, no problem. Every citizen will have a unique case number. Case number is very important. Once the application is created, view applications will come. Case number will be displayed. Case number, when you click, then data collection is going to start. For this case number, which plan you want to apply. Are you guys getting my point? So you need to keep that in mind when you are developing AR module. If you are not able to do that, I will develop AR module. It will take only 15 minutes of time, not more than that. But I want you to understand how to make web service call from one API to another API. If required, I will add Spring Security for the SSA Web API so that you will understand how to access secured REST APIs. Okay, can I add that? Sure. Yeah, fine. Yes, online students, any other questions on the implementation side? Online students, anybody having any questions on the implementation side?
Hello, sir.
Online students, any questions on the implementation side? For
Hello,
admin
sir.
API. So can you complete admin API by today? Case worker functionality also added to admin API. Login, forget password, edit profile, dashboard. Once admin API started, then go for AR. If you are not able to develop AR, tomorrow I will teach that part. Yeah. Any other questions, anyone?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can we communicate with the AR API to SSI web, right?
Yes.
Through REST template.
Yes.
So how we can send the SSN number, sir, using query parameter or URI
Look,
parameter?
that is the reason I have given you documentation. If you see the documentation, you will understand how to send SSN number. I have given the documentation. Based on the Swagger, you need to understand how to send the data, what data you need to send, what data you are going to get. Here clearly it mentioned that you need to send this information to the SSA web in the request body. You need to understand the Swagger documentation of SSA web API. That is the reason I have given documentation for that.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Guys, how to send SSN number to SSA web API request body? So in the Swagger, if you see operations, post operation is available. Is it expecting SSN in the URL? No. How it is expecting SSN? Request data in the body. You need to send this data in the request body, then you will get this response. If you get response with the state name as Rhode Island, then only create the application. Otherwise, don't create the application. Good. Any question, anyone? This will be the URL. Localhost colon 8080 slash SSA slash citizen. Up to this. This is the host. After this, this is the URL pattern. Perfect. Good. Online students, I'm stopping now so that you can start your development. Any questions, anybody? Guys, there is nothing to discuss. The only thing is you are coding, how much you are practicing, that is important now. Okay, I think they don't have any question. Guys, you can start with your development. You can proceed. Offline students, any questions? Yeah. The laptop, I will check that. Any other questions related to? Yes. Normal security, you can implement for that. If you got the clarity on Spring Security, you can implement that security. Or else you can go for normal login implementation. I will add this. We'll check that issue. Any other question? Case worker. That will come in the UI. You need to assume and develop unlock REST controller. Yes. Same. Yes. People are getting confused with that. I combined it. Yes. Yeah. Fine, guys. Online people, please start your development. Caseworker functionality implement in the admin. Once it is completed, then start with the AR module. Thank you, guys. I will give my code at the end, not now. I will give my code, not now. At the end, I will give my code also. Please start development on your own first. Okay? No, Eureka, I did not implement Eureka because if I implement Eureka, it will take more time. Every time I need to stop that, start that, it will take a lot of time for that. Right, guys. Thank you.